Well, hello. Today is Tuesday. It's like about 8:10 at night, and I'm heading right here to the lake. I see a loose dog. Looks like a puppy. But I want to come on and talk. Today is the first day that I put like makeup on. I finally feel a lot better. I'm still getting those like hot flashes and cold flashes, and I don't have like, can't clean the whole house like that, like I'm doing a little bit at a time. Oh, there's some geese are here, and I don't have my birds today. I didn't think they'd be here tonight. But I filmed 5 videos for my main channel. As soon as I get home, I'll upload it. It's the Blink Wing box. It's for July. And then I did the BoxyCharm for August, the Ipsy. I'll turn you around in a second so you can see the geese. This is the first time I walked in like 2 weeks, so I'm out of breath. Let me turn you around so you can see the geese. Look at all the geese. I'll turn you around this way. Look at them. I feel terrible. Look at the horizon. It's beautiful. All right, I had my makeup on like all day. But the reason why I want to come on and film is the last video I did was, about my relapse, and I was car vlogging. And I wanted to come on and thank you guys because for almost 12 hours, I was scared to death to even look at the comments because of judgment. And I was very embarrassed to admit I relapsed, And the first step is admitting, And it wasn't just like one little thing. See, I knew I was going to vlog because I had to drive 4 hours, like 2 hours one way and 2 hours back. So I knew I was going to car vlog, and I knew I wanted to share why I haven't been back, but I didn't know how to go about it, So I started from the very beginning, from my childhood to my teenage years, my early 20s, my young adulthood, and just a lot of things. There is so much geese poop over here, and just so much that has happened that I never got help for. Because back in my time, and being raised by my grandmother who was born in 1927, you didn't go to counseling. That wasn't a thing. You just didn't do that, at least not in my family, And that's what I should have done. And when my grandmother passed and my mom passed and everything that happened to me, grieving, I still am grieving, and guilt and different things. I never dealt with that. I'm so angry at myself that I didn't talk to my mother because I was so angry even though I loved her and she was a good mother, don't get me wrong. But I was so mad at her for a lot of things and other things that I won't ever talk about, And I never talked to her about it, especially towards the end. And I know, it's because then she got real sick and, I don't know. So I didn't have that closure. And just a lot of things. So it's like guilt. Guilt like how my grandmother passed, even though my grandmother was 91. I always promised my grandma I'd be there. It's mental, a lot of mental things. And like I said, there was also a lot of drama dealing with my daughter and all that stuff. I never got help for any of that stuff. And so I wanted to make the video to let people know when you're going through things, sometimes you need a little help, I was raised where whatever happens to you, you keep it moving. You get up and go to work. You don't sit around in your room and you cry. And then at night or when you're in the shower, then you can cry yourself to death. I'm not to death. Oh my God. You can cry yourself to sleep. But until then, you do what you got to do. And that's why I'm always the type, if something happens, I can film and I can do stuff, because just for that short little bit of time, it gets my mind off of things. And, that's just how I was raised, and that's how it was back then, And, I don't know. My husband used to say, Ann, you need to deal with your childhood trauma. He used to always tell me, you need to deal with that. And I would look at him like he was crazy. Like, what are you talking about, But he's so right. Over here at the lake, I don't know if I ever walked this far with you, but you can have like your bike and it has hills, and you have fun and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a lot. Like I said, it's not one particular thing. And, you know, like towards the end, and I'm not going to get into it because that's not the reason why I'm making this video, you know, I felt like I had another loss. And it was just the icing on the cake. And when I stopped going to cardiac rehab and staying in the house, there's my depression again, right? And I was weak. I didn't talk to my husband. He didn't know. He doesn't even know, like, really what's going on. Like, in general, he just doesn't know. And because he you know, he has his own issues, and I just feel like, I don't know, I've always been the type, I hold it on, unless like you're a really good friend, and then it's like I vent, you know what I mean? I talk, but I don't know. So I had a weak moment, and I was so embarrassed, and like I said, I didn't know where to begin. But the amount of positivity I got, I mean, it made me cry. I didn't want to disappoint anybody. I didn't want to feel weak because I was always raised to feel strong and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And I hear the bugs, I guess, in the tree. I forget what they're called. So, but I said, you know, I have to share why a couple years ago, so many people would say, you're negative, like on my main channel, I would do my unboxings. And also like the titles, and just sometimes I would be impulsive and put stuff in my community post. But I was dealing with so much stuff. It's not an excuse, I'm not saying that. I just want you to understand, like, you know, why. You know, why I was so impulsive and why I was so maybe hateful and just different things. And, you know, and if I can help one person, like I said, when you're dealing with a lot of stuff, sometimes it's better to talk to somebody that's unbiased. Counseling, because I do that Zoom thing, and it has helped me so much. And to hear, you know, like, you know, this is, you know, just for somebody putting you in your place that's unbiased, has helped me tremendously, you know. But I'll tell you what, the 12 to 14 days or however long it was that I had to go through withdrawal, about the 4th to the 7th day was the worst day of my life. I mean, I wasn't suicidal, but I had suicidal thoughts. When you're going through this withdrawal and you already have pain, the withdrawal puts on more pain, right? And I'm thinking to myself, like, God, just take me. I don't want to go through this anymore. I'm literally thinking, how can I make myself like fall down the steps so I could break a bone so that I can go to the hospital, they can give me pain medicine or something so I can get out of this withdrawal. Like, it's crazy. I just didn't have the guts to do it, you know? You think these things, like, I stayed in my room the whole time because my kids, of course, I didn't want my kids to know, of course, you know, and just different things, like, and my poor husband, I mean, he knew, and then I was going through withdrawal, and he was like, why didn't you say anything? Anyway, you know, I told you before, he has never done any drugs or anything, so he was going to the herbal store to get me, like, herbal teas and stuff, and I'm like, that's not what your body wants, but he was trying, you know, and, I don't regret going through that. I don't want to ever do it again. I don't wish that on my worst enemy. But I told you in my video, like, I can kind of understand why my mom did that. You know, you're just so desperate, you know. I told you years ago, you know, I was an alcoholic. And then when I would get to a certain point, I went to get more high, and crack was my use of drug. And, you know, but I didn't do that every day. Alcohol maybe, but the drugs, so when I partied on the weekend, you know, $500 I'd spend or whatever back then. I don't know how much, you know. And, yeah, you fiend when it's done and over with. But I would party all night, and when my kids woke up, you know, of course I'd stop. And then once I went to sleep, I was fine. You know, I didn't have that, oh, let me, you know, because it was more alcohol was my issue. So then I was on pain medicine for almost 16 years from a car accident. And then to get off of it, I went right from pain medicine to Suboxone. So I never had to deal with this withdrawal like I did. And I used to think my mom was overreacting, you know, and different things like that. It's starting to get dark, so I'm not going to be on here too long. I do have a light that I'll put on. But like I said, I really just wanted to come on and thank you guys. I mean, sure, there were people, of course, that were like, oh, this is drama, I'm unsubscribing, you're always in drama. You know, I created this channel. My main channel is beauty. And it's not that I'm fake over there, but I love makeup and I love unboxings, and that makes me happy. And I don't have to think about my life, you know, and that's me. But then this is another part of my life. And I want to, that's why it's called Just Dance World. And I want to share how I was, and let people that are going through right now that are in gangs or going to jail, or they're not bad people, you do bad things. And I want people to know, look, if I can change, you can change. And share my world. And so if people think that that's drama and how I used to be, am I happy that what stuff I used to do? No. But I'm not going to lie about it, and I'm not using it for pity or sympathy, no, because it's embarrassing. But if I can embarrass myself and make myself look bad to let people know, hey, it's okay, or if you have family members like this, do you know what I mean? It's not the end of the tunnel, you know, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm willing to put the risk out there. Now that I have a car, of course, now we can do more travel vlogs, and we will. But the next vlog will be a travel vlog, do you know? And now it'll be so much easier for me and better for me. And I'm going to call and start back up my cardiac rehab. Hopefully the insurance will pay for it. Hopefully they'll take me back, you know? But, you know, I just want to let you guys know I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm getting back on track. And that video was not about drama. And that video, like, even towards the end, wasn't to call anybody out. It was just truth and what I dealt with. And it was the icing on the cake from all of my years from my childhood. Does that make sense? I had a weak moment, and I wanted to share to help somebody. And also, the first step is admitting what happened. I hope that makes sense. But I mean, very few people said negative things, you know, but I was so scared to look. I mean, what you guys don't know too, and this is not what this video is about, for the past 4 months, because it's been 4 months since my surgery, I can't believe it, hatred that came my way over certain live streams and videos and different things, and I don't care, I'm over that, I'm just letting you know, it never stopped. And I know a few people were upset because I brought it back up, and they couldn't understand, well, this happened so many months ago. But you don't understand the hate that I got because of those things. And it hasn't stopped. And, you know, I'm done and over with it. Won't ever be talked about it again. I felt that story had to do with the video yesterday to understand, like, enough people could only take but so much in their lives. Not that they had anything to do with anything. I'm not saying that. And I didn't mean for any hate to come. So if you're watching me, I did not mean for any hate to come your way, because I didn't say anything bad. I just told the truth, you know? But yeah, it's over and done with. And my main message is, guys, get help. Get help if you think, you know, if you're depressed and you're laying in that bed for days at a time not wanting to take a shower and crying yourself to sleep, get help, get on medication. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you just can't do it. You can't do it by yourself. I'm going to try my light now, you know, because it's getting dark, and I just want to see how it works. So hold the phone. Okay. There's a little light. Oh, it does work a little bit. Does it hit the camera? I don't think it hits the camera, does it? See if I put it right here. I don't know. Just do it here where it's not hitting the camera. I don't think it is. But so it does work. That's pretty cool. So thank you guys for not judging me. Thank you guys for all the support. Do you know how many people reached out to me? At least 50 people that said, thank you for that video, because they're going through the same thing, or a family member, and they didn't feel alone. And I want to let you know, the comments that I got made me not feel alone. And I don't regret anything that I said or the video that I put, because it really teared me up, like, because I was ashamed. I felt bad about myself. So much stuff, guys, that I don't know. So that's why I want to come on and thank you guys. You know, like I said, I won't be long because it's getting late, but I don't know how to even thank you enough, because that made me today, I want to get emotional, get up and put makeup on and film, because I felt like a failure. And like so many people have said, hey, Ann, We all go through things. Get up. Like I used to say, I used to tell people, if you backslide, if you relapse, okay, so what? Get up and try again the next day. You mess up again, get up and try the next day. As long as you're breathing air and you're alive, there are days to change. You know? Let's see if I can turn around this way. Look at all the geese. Oh, I am so upset at myself that I did. And I always have bird seed. I have dog treats. I'll zoom it in so you guys can see, but it's so cute. So really quickly, so I got a new car. It's a Hyundai Elantra. It's the limited edition kind, 2023. You guys know I have a new puppy. We named her Aura. I don't know how I feel about that, but my son, it's my oldest son's dog. She gets her second shots August 18th. And then she could start going out. I could take her to the dog park and stuff like that. Towards the end of this video, I'll put a little video of her, you know, of her playing and stuff. I think she's about 12 or 15 pounds. And I just love her. I really, really do. But I feel bad when I was going through that detox and withdrawal, like I didn't really see her too much, you know? All right, I'm going to turn around and start walking. So yeah, that's the main purpose of today's video, guys. To say thank you for all the positivity. Let the people think the drama and all that, if that, whatever, let them go. And I appreciate the people that are here. And the people that got my video, that it wasn't about drama, you know? Because I'll just tell you what, I hope everything stops because, you know, I'm still fragile. I don't think I would use again, but I'm still fragile. So I just hope everything dies down. I will continue to do my unboxings. I will continue to now do my travel vlogs, and it'll be positivity. But there might be times, guys, when I'm on a low. That's what this channel's about, and it's therapy for me. It's not always going to be sunshine and rainbows. That's what this video is about. And if you think that this channel is drama, then just watch my main channel. Do you know what I mean? But I want to give it raw and real, my real life, that it's not always perfect. It's not. Nobody has a perfect life. And I understand if you're going through things and you don't want to see it, you just want to see positive, so you don't think about your life, and just stick to my main channel. Do you know what I mean? And it doesn't offend me, but I had to come out and thank you guys. This video will probably go up tomorrow because today's Tuesday when I'm filming this time. You know, I don't want to put it up too late at night. So Thursday or Friday, you'll see the travel vlog, and we'll move forward, you know. And I don't know where I'm going to go. Maybe to the beach or something, but, you know. I just wanted to say thank you. How many times can I tell you? But I meant it. You guys are the ones that got me to want to get up and put my makeup on and film today. And I felt accepted. And I didn't feel judged. So thank you, guys. I appreciate you more than you ever know. And I'll never forget that. So that's what I mean when I say like little comments. Sometimes the negative, even the positives, can affect people, right? And all those positive comments helped me. Last night was the first night I slept for maybe about 4 hours, but I did sleep. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here because it's getting late. There's that loose dog. It's not coming towards me, but it makes me feel bad. There must be somebody over there with the dog. All right, guys, please like this video. It really does help me out, or dislike it. That helps me out as well, guys. Leave a comment. Let me know if you've ever been through what I've been through. Let me know. And yeah, our next video will be nothing but positivity. It'll be a travel vlog. All right, guys. I do love you guys. Stay beautiful, stay blessed, stay healthy, and most importantly, always stay you. And if you need that help, then you get that help, or you ask for help. And if you backslide and something happens, that's okay. You get up and you try again. You're not a failure. We all have issues and problems, right? We're all sinners. Nobody's perfect. Remember that. So if you're going through that, you just remember that. I got through all that withdrawal and stuff, and you can too. It was hell, but I got through it, and you can too. All right, guys. Bye.